Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lope. Nice to meet you, and if you're a current subscriber or you know me personally, what's up? So today we're going to be talking about the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I have been wearing this foundation for like almost more than a week now, and I know I am if you talk about being late, I am so late to the party. But I just wanted to put this review out there because of my skin type, and I don't see much people talking about it. So I have, apart from having very oily skin, I also suffer with hydro, I can't remember the name, but basically what it means that I sweat a lot, especially on my face. So it is embarrassing when you put on makeup, and even when it's not hot, and like for someone like me, when I change climates, like if I'm coming from a hot room to a cold room, I just start to perspirate a lot. So foundations do not last on me, even the ones that say that it is matte free and all of that, they don't last. However, this foundation, this Fenty Beauty foundation here, says it is climate changing. I have the packet somewhere in the house or somewhere, and it's on the website. It's a climate changing formulating soft matte foundation. So I was intrigued. That's why I got the foundation. I have been wearing it for quite a bit now, and I like I like how it feels. In terms of color match, I think it's a really good color match. I mean, most of the time I usually have to mix my foundations. I'm an NW55 in MAC, and I still have to mix that in with the slightly darker foundation, and I'm too light for an NW58. So I always have this problem because I have two different, if you see my face, I have two different skin tones. This place is really light, this place is really dark. My edges are really dark, like I have like a natural contour. So it makes it really hard for me to get that one foundation shade that blends. So I always have to match my foundation to this side of my face, so that like my neck and my foundation, I don't have that foundation marks basically. So today we're going to be trying out I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and opinions on the Fenty Beauty foundation. I am going to be also doing a wear test today as well, because I've been wearing the foundation, and I mean at the end of the day you hear my thoughts. I mean, I've been wearing it for a while, so it's not like I'm just coming to give you first impression review. So yeah, I am going to do my foundation, I'm going to do my makeup, and maybe I'll do check-ins by the day. It is currently 12:39. Let me show you the time. Hold on. I am going to do my foundation and tell you how it feels like when putting it on, and then maybe at the end of the day I will tell you how long this foundation lasted before I started sweating. And yeah, so let us get on with it. So this is the Fenty foundation I am going to be using. This is in the shade 470. I got 470 because I have neutral undertones. Like, not if I have neutral undertones. My undertones are kind of reddish, but when a foundation is too red, it is not for me. And that 460 was looking so red, and I was like, nope. This foundation still has a little bit of red in it, but it's still a manageable type of red. That's why I got the neutral. Slightly a bit darker, but it matches the sides of my face, which is essentially the best. And yeah, we're just gonna use the foundation now. I discovered that I do not like using a lot of foundation. Like, no, I discovered, like, after many years of wearing foundation, I do not like using a lot of foundation. That's just not me. I do not know how to work with foundation like that. I like really light to medium coverage on my foundation. Hold on one second. So I only use 1.5 pumps. I'm telling you, I've been using this foundation, I used 2 pumps because I was light coverage, and it was still too much for me. There are some people that use 7 pumps to get their full face. I can't do that. It's too much for me. So I just pumped one into here, and I'm just going to use a flat brush first to apply this on my face. I have also discovered that using a beauty sponge, a beauty blender with this type of foundation requires more, like you will need a lot. It soaks up, basically this beauty blender, beauty sponge soaks up this foundation. So if you want to save cost and save whatever, and if you want this foundation to last, and if you're like me, use a flat brush. Don't also use a dome brush either. A dome brush would soak up your product, but a flat brush doesn't take, see, a flat brush doesn't take up a lot of product. It doesn't what they call it, it really blends this thing into your skin properly. And then after, I usually go in with a beauty sponge just to blend everything in. Another thing with this foundation, as you've heard, it dries darker than it looks, and also it dries really fast, so you have to walk really fast when blending. So, thoughts so far from using this foundation. If you are like me and you don't have problematic skin, I mean, I'm really dark first of all, so even if I have spots on my face, like black spots, but they really match well with my skin, so I don't like using a lot of foundation because I now go ham in the concealer, so I don't use a lot of foundation. Like me, I mean, if you're a girl like me that likes really light coverage, when I'm telling you light coverage, this is light coverage. I used one pump, and one pump is what I use to get my face like this. And I like my face like this because I go in with my concealer, I cover this place, so my concealer does the remaining half of the job, so I don't like that full coverage look of foundation. It's just too cakey, and again, the type of skin I have, you can't be doing cake up stuff like you want to melt. You know how many times I have melted? Like, it's so embarrassing, to be fair. So I'm going to continue doing my face off camera, and I'm doing a really simple beat today because I'm actually on a time crunch and I'm still here gisting. I am going to continue doing my face, and it's a really simple look. I mean, I have errands to run today, and yeah. So this is the finished look. It's like looking glam without trying. I just put on mascara, eyeshadow, lipstick. I'm out of the house. It's currently 1:17. So as you can see, it didn't take me long to do my makeup. I started at 12:49 and I finished at 1:17. So that's like, give or take 30 minutes. Thereabouts, almost 30 minutes, if not even 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes, and I'm done. I'm going to do my errands. I'm going to check in and come back at the end of the day and let you know what I think about this makeup look. So yeah, this is check-in. I don't know whatever check-in this is, but it's 3:30 now. I've had this makeup for like 2 hours. 3:32 hours. It's like, yeah, 2 hours now, and I have been out and about in the sun. And it's 29 degrees, and this is how my face looks. I mean, I'm just going to blot and stuff, but yeah, this is how my face looks after 2 hours. So I'm back, guys. This is me after almost 8 or 9 hours later. The time is currently 7:59. So I've had a good almost 8-hour wear of this foundation. So as you can see, I was only able to do one check-in during the day, and that's what you'll have seen before this clip. And basically you could see that I was patting away the sweats from my face, but in terms of oil, I didn't really see anything. But you can't really distinguish between the oil and sweat when you have this problem that I have. I also have another video which I'm going to put now. It's me in Ebano when I was really sweating, like maybe after 1 hour to 1.5 hours of wear. And I couldn't really record that much because in Lebanon they don't allow filming, but that's how I looked. And basically it was just me. I was sweating, but my face was still very intact. You could still see that the foundation was good. It was sitting well. It was like, I'm here to stay. I haven't blotted, I haven't put on powder. The only thing I have done today is just cleaned. The only thing I've done today was that clip you saw of me cleaning my face with tissue. That's it. In terms of color range, I think Rihanna did an awesome job. This is one of the closest foundations I've ever had that I do not have to mix. Keep in mind, I don't know if to call it hyperpigmentation, but I really have 2 different colors on my face and on my neck. It's like a whole different ball game. I like the way this foundation, I love the color of this foundation. Rihanna did that thing. It is not too red. I got 470 in neutral, though it has a little bit of red in it. It is not too red, which is what I love about this foundation, because there's some foundations you put on and they're so red because they believe these brands, this company believe that all dark, deep dark people are red. We're not all red, darling. And when you now put the red, you now look so. I have to balance it out with like a yellow or orange concealer. In terms of the way the way it looks on my face, I mean, it's no MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I mean, this is not a MAC video. I'm going to talk about that one later. But it gives you a really dewy, natural look, which is the ethos or what the aim of this brand was to be your skin, but better. So I can't complain. Like, it was just supposed to be it's not supposed to be I'm ready to beat my face to the gods, I am ready to slay you hoes, I am ready to, you know, destroy all of you, I'm ready to like come through like that kind of foundation. No, it is like, oh, I'm the working girl and go, I really want to put on my foundation, or I really want to do this really quick, or I just really just want to do my skin but better. This is the foundation you reach for, which is what I love it for. So if you're like me, that you like really, you know, tinted, like you like a tinted kind of look, like you just want, you know, just like a little bit of color on your face, like this foundation is recommended. I love it. I have been wearing it for like a week, so honestly I already have my thoughts and opinions formed before I started this video. Like, I didn't want to come here up here and do a first impression, because first impressions are not going to tell you what you're going to do. Yes, it's good to see, oh my god, gasp, and like, but at the end of the day, is this something that is worth the money? Is this something that I would repurchase again? Yes, it is, because Rihanna actually did her job. The only problem is, Rihanna, please, we people in Africa have to find a way to send, like, come to us now. I mean, you can't, Abinicos cannot be saying worldwide and not ship to us. Like, it is not fair. Do you know how many people are, I live in Nigeria right now. I've moved back to Nigeria, so do you know how I got this foundation? Thankfully, I know a lot of people are coming in and out of the country, so I could just buy it. But I mean, for the people that want to try it in Nigeria and they cannot try it, it is not fair. I am speaking. I know I don't have that much following, but like, Rihanna, you made this for the black girls, the continent full of the black girls. Okay, you not make it for the black girls, but you made it to be inclusive. Why are you not including Africa in your reach? Basically, I love the foundation, I love the color. It actually was good resistance for my sweat. All I had to do is I had to just clean up my sweats, and I was able to move on with life. I have not blotted since. I know I'm shining. You know what, let me what they call it, put powder on my face and blot and remove the shine and see how it will look. So I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One powder. This one says controls shine, conceals flaws, smooths, evens, mattifies, brightens, and perfect tone. This is shade Mocha. So this is my face after powdering. I mean, if you're going to meet someone after work or something, or like you just had a long day and you still want to continue wearing this foundation, just powder the foundation and I think you'll be fine. So here are my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty foundation in the color 470 and how it works in a hot climate, how is it climate resistant and all of that jazz the packaging says on the cover. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this review, kind of, and if you'd like to see more from me, my favorite videos are going to be in the next slide or the next screen. And what else do I have to say? Please do subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell down below. So yes, until next time, until I see you guys next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye.